Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy Friday. We have 9 races on tap today. Thanks for joining us. It's a little bit of rain today, but track announcer Pete Aiello has you up to date with all of the track and weather conditions.
The 9-race program here in South Florida began with a good main track and a good turf course, but that was short-lived as we got a couple of them in on the turf, moved to the main track before it poured rain and ended up sloppy for the rest of the day. First of the day over the turf at 1 mile, starter allowance optional claiming horses in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 3, 8, 9, 10, and 11. A field of 6. The favorites were 1, Pat M's Image, and 7, Conquest Dynasty. Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Miquaima begins nicely. Camacho getting after Bellata to show speed. These two work a length better than Plain Air, who's out of their third. Tucked in fourth is Sympathetic. The two at the back are Pat M's Image and Conquest Dynasty. They charge into the first turn. The speed of the speed is Bellata. She leads now by a length. On the outside, Miquaima is second. Sympathetic is third. Conquest Dynasty is in stride with Plain Air. They're about 5 lengths off the pace setter, and they're a length better than the trailer, Pat M's Image. First race favorite is last of all, and about 5.5 lengths off the lead of Bellata. 23-3 for the opening quarter speed. It's Bellata in front. Miquaima on the outside gives her no breather while second. Sympathetic is getting a good run of it, third behind the top two. Then it's a length and a half to the team of Plain Air with Conquest Dynasty toward the rail. And the back marker is still Pat M's Image. There's no change in the plot as they race to the final half mile of the contest. Bellata has the lead by a neck. Miquaima is second. Sympathetic has the best seat in the house, third, ready to go from about 2.5 lengths off the speed. Conquest Dynasty moves up at the rail. Plain Air the first to be worked on. She's not responding, and Pat M's Image now giving herself an awful lot to do. She's dropped better than 9 lengths off the lead as they run around the far turn. It's Bellata and Camacho held together up front. On the outside, Sympathetic is second. Conquest Dynasty given the green light, third. Whip out on Pat M's Image trying to run home from fourth after 3 quarters in 1:12-2. Camacho goes to work on Bellata. Bellata cuts the corner, has something in the tank, and leads by 2. Conquest Dynasty going to try to pick her up second. Back to third and Sympathetic. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Bellata's almost home, but Conquest Dynasty puts her mind to business on the outside. Bellata, Conquest Dynasty. Bellata digs. Conquest Dynasty surges. Conquest Dynasty in front. Second, Bellata. Third, Pat M's Image. And fourth was Sympathetic. Tough beat if you like number 4, Bellata, to start the day. She did all the heavy lifting and looked like she had something in the tank before number 7, Conquest Dynasty, put her mind to business. She was carried home in that final 16th of a mile by Tyler Gaffleone for Drawing Away Stable and trainer Bobby DeBona. 4, Bellata second. 1, Pat M's Image ran third. To the second race now on the start of the early pick 4 at 7 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch number 2, Get a Room. A field of 5. Favorites were 1, Winning for Sarah, and 5, Fergalicious. And they're off. Dr. Cotton Jen was away well, but there goes Bella is fleet-footed, and she'll take the advantage from Winning for Sarah, who's at the rail in second. Fergalicious in the white blinkers moves up on the outside. Dr. Cotton Jen was away alertly, but settles in between horses while second last, and the early trailer is the gray Image of Rachel. Down the backstretch they go. Meneses takes hold of There Goes Bella to lead the way a half a length over Fergalicious, who's on hold second. Winning for Sarah is third, given a bit more rain now from opening quarter in 23-2. Then Dr. Cotton Jen, and the trailer is Image of Rachel. They pass the half-mile point and swing to the far turn with the advantage. It's There Goes Bella. Fergalicious ratchets up the pressure on the outside second. These two have quickened 5 ahead of Winning for Sarah, who's driven third. Dr. Cotton Jen is at the rail and on the outside Image of Rachel. So the favorite is now second, as clicking down to the favorite is Fergalicious, as There Goes Bella maintains control. 46 seconds for the opening half mile. Batista sitting chilly, just looked over his shoulder on Fergalicious, trying to overhaul There Goes Bella, well clear of the others. And they're at the top of the stretch. There goes Bella on the inside. Fergalicious set down driving, and she now takes the lead. There goes Bella is back to second. She's game, and she's well clear of the others. Dr. Cotton Jen is next. Winning for Sarah disappoints, but Fergalicious comes clear. It's back-to-back wins for Fergalicious. She won by 2. There goes Bella second. Dr. Cotton Jen third. Image of Rachel finished fourth. Number 5, Fergalicious, off the upset win last time out, was bet down to the favorite as they headed down the backstretch. Fergalicious delivered the goods, her second win in just a couple of weeks. Trainer Yvonne Belsor has the daughter of Gary D in good form. Jose Bautista, the winning rider for trainer
Yvonne Velsor, and owner Bruno Schickendans. Second, number 6, There Goes Bella, ahead of the 3, Dr. Cotton Jen, who ran third.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground. To my playground. You wanna play nice, here we go. To my playground.
Back now for race number 3 on the program, about 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a $10,000 price tag. A field of 10 signed on. The favorite was number 2, Sister Drama.
And they're off. Good start for Classic Act on the outside, moving out the rail. That's Psycho Girl, offensive-minded. In between horses, Proud Legacy comes away in the top flight. So too, Be Kind, with Voices Only tucking in. Wide on the course is Moonshine Kate. Phenomenal Gem taken in hand between horses alongside Grace B. Sister Drama's out the rail, and Bullet the Blue Sky is last of all as they round the first turn. Psycho Girl has the lead over Classic Actors racing in second. Be Kind getting a good tracking spot third, only 2 lengths off the lead. A length and a half in front of Voices Only, then comes Proud Legacy. Sister Drama is out the rail, wide on the course, Moonshine Kate with Grace B between horses. Then it's a length and a half to Phenomenal Gem, who's second last and dropped better than 9 lengths off the lead. And the trailer remains Bullet the Blue Sky as the battle rages on up front. The opening quarter was 24-2, and they're inside half a mile from home. Classic Act has now worked to a clear lead. Opens 2 on Psycho Girl second, and these two have gone 5 ahead of Be Kind, who's trying to parlay that good tracking trip from third. Proud Legacy is fourth. Sister Drama given the green light to get around Voices Only. Then Phenomenal Gem, Bullet the Blue Sky, Moonshine Kate, and Grace B. And up front, Ramiro Ramsey and Classic Act going to try to win it right now. They turn for home, 2.5 on top. Psycho Girl is second. Sister Drama set down for the drive and running home from third. Phenomenal Gem and the Bright Lime on the far outside with some late interest. 3/16 to go. Things getting dicey for the leader, Classic Act. Over the top, Phenomenal Gem. Sister Drama punches between horses in a late run from Bullet the Blue Sky. Final 1/8 of a mile. Sister Drama has the lead. Phenomenal Gem tries to press past. Sister Drama, Phenomenal Gem. Phenomenal Gem is in time. Phenomenal Gem 1.5 length from Sister Drama's second. Close third, Bullet the Blue Sky or Classic Act at 1:33.3.
Number 2, Sister Drama fired a big shot in today's third race, but her shot was not big enough as number 9, Phenomenal Gem, gets all the money off the claim for trainer Juan Carlos Avila and jockey Edgar Zayas. JCA Racing Stable, the winning owner of the daughter of Artie Schiller. Number 2, Sister Drama second. Number 7, Bullet the Blue Sky, ran third. We move now to the fourth race, first finish line race, maiden claimers at 4.5 furlongs in for $25,000. Scratch number 3, Passionate Hachi, a field of 8. The favorite was the 4, It's About Time Girl.
And they're off. Favorite, It's About Time Girl begins well. Moving up on the inside are Ulsas for Jimmy, out 4 wide as Gator 52. 3 wide, Banco Negro as they're 4 across the course and the run to the far turn. It's a gap of 4 to Golden Noguez, who comes on and tries to put in a charge as the top 3 speed away. As It's About Time Girl's in tight, having to tap on the brakes as Gator 52 gets clear. Gator 52 past the 5/16 in front by a length on the rebid. Banco Negro is second. It's About Time Girl is back to third, 6 lengths ahead of Ulsas for Jimmy. Trying to run home is Zen Man with a 1/4 mile left to go. The battle rages on. It's About Time Girl getting ready to go 3 wide to try to go get the leader, and that leader is now Banco Negro. Off the turn, they're in the stretch drive. Banco Negro set down for the drive to the first finish line with the lead. On the outside, and It's About Time Girl second. Late run from Rosas for Jimmy and Zen Man. Banco Negro's almost there. It's Banco Negro and Oscar Ujoa to win it by a length and a quarter. It's About Time Girl second. Rosas for Jimmy third. Zen Man finished fourth in 53.3.
Number 4, It's About Time Girl, had to settle for second as number 5, Banco Negro, with a variety of changes here today, including LASIKs and blinkers. She responds to those moves and gets the victory under jockey Oscar Ujoa for trainer Andy Williams and owner Amalio Lozano. 4, It's About Time Girl second. 1, Rosas for Jimmy, ran third. We move now to the 5th race of the day. This race came off the turf. We moved it to the main track at 5 furlongs, scratched the 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. Off-time favorites included 3, Starship Apollo, and 10, All About Yasom.
To Neb off a step slow. The other four off in stride, and from between horses, Starship Apollo puts a neck in front, but All About Yasom has some speed, and he's on the outside. These two go on. Third is Cantharos' Image, then Deneb and Dreaming of JC as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Starship Apollo and Jonathan Gonzalez have the lead. On the outside and All About Yasom second. Cantharos' Image works between horses. Deneb is on the outside and at the rail Dreaming of JC. 5/16 from home. The leader is Starship Apollo. Deneb on the outside second. All About Yasom third. Cantharos' Image is back to fourth. Fifth and last is Dreaming of JC as Starship Apollo appears to have brought his A game. Off the turn, they're in the stretch drive. Starship Apollo set down for the drive by Jonathan Gonzalez, and he says, Jonathan, I'm way ahead of you, and he's way ahead of the others as Starship Apollo has opened 8, 9, and still moving away. Starship Apollo, much the best. He's wrapped up, posing for the picture in 6 on top. Close for second. All About Yasom and Dreaming of JC. Then Cantharos' Image, and toward the rail, Deneb, and 58-1.
Today's 5th race came off the turf and moved to the main track, and that was a big feather in the cap of number 3, Starship Apollo, as he's a main track racehorse, and he proves it against a field of 4 who could not match strides with him. Jonathan Gonzalez on board for owner and trainer Brett McClellan. Number 10, All About Yasom, was second. 1, Dreaming of JC, ran third. Time for a commercial timeout. Still to come, the late pick 4, right after this.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zapper kicking clear. Judy the beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of that late pick 4. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Field of 9. The favorite was the 4, Pachanga Party.
And they're off. Level beginning. Toward the inside, Journey's End, one of the first to break the line. There goes the big favorite, Pachanga Party, being sent along. Bocati has speed, and up on the outside, Karate Jack is out of there 4th. Far outside, it's Starship Apache. Then from between horses goes 5th Avenue Flash. At the rail, Lunch Break with Pear Tear alongside, and the trailer is the comebacker, Hengroen. They make their way past the half-mile point and swing to the far turn, and Zayas and Pachanga Party loose up front at the 3-furlong point with a 3-length lead. Journey's End is in range while second. That's all for Bocati. Pear Tie runs home into 3rd now. Trying to run on from the back is Lunch Break, getting past Karate Jack and Starship Apache with a 1/4 mile left to go. It's Pachanga Party in front, but he has work to do. On the outside, it's Journey's End, whittling away at the margin second. Pear Tie coming up the inside lane, and he's coming up with good strides. Final 1/8 of a mile, Pachanga Party on the ropes. On the inside, Pear Tie rides the rail to the lead. Pachanga Party is back to second. Lunch Break is too late. It's Pear Tie and Andre Ramgate on to win it. They won it by 3 in the end. It's close for second. Lunch Break or Pachanga Party in 105 flat.
If you know anything about Pachanga Party, you had to be worried going around the far turn, as he had the tendency to get a little leg weary, and he was sent along very quickly by Edgar Zayas. He ended up folding up shop inside that final furlong, was upended by number 6, Pear Tie, who was a 20-1 winner. Andre Ramgate rode the rail to victory aboard the son of Drosselmeyer for Aubrey Mirage and owners Aricio and Jacobson and Ray Don Inc. To the 7th race now on the start of the late pick 3. This race off the turf on the main track at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for $12,500. Field of 12. The scratch of the alternates. Wide open betting race.
And they're off. Like a bullet, it's the comebacker Hardcore Cat who fires right to the top from between horses. Not Nice is away racing in second. Moving up is Monterey Marianne. Total Treasure on the outside is away 4th. Following 5th is Concerto's Appeal. Far outside, All In Girl with Little Miss May toward the rail. They're followed by 2 Diamonds and Cloudy Day. 3 back to Cat Damn Blue. Then at the inside goes Vino de Pago. Concord Treasure, the newcomers at the back of the group as they run around the far turn. Hardcore Cat has the lead. Monterey Marianne comes to in front second. Not Nice and Camacho look for racing room to the outside, and Lil Miss May getting into the clear. Two Diamonds is next with All In Girl, and they're at the top of the stretch. Many chances, they fan out across the course. Hardcore Cat toward the inside. Monterey Marianne on the outside into the clear. Little Miss May charging when she needs to. Two Diamonds from behind a wall. Down the outside, and All In Girl. Hardcore Cat surviving so far. Deep stretch. Hardcore Cat for the lead. Two Diamonds is second. Hardcore Cat. Hardcore Cat gets the money. Had to fend off challenges to do it. Two Diamonds got up for second in 59-4.
Number 5, Hardcore Cat, gives trainer Aubrey Mirage and owners Aricio and Jacobson back-to-back scores on today's program, as the daughter of Wildcat Air is up to the task, surviving a lot of challenges and handled the victory well by Jose Alvarez. Second with 6, Two Diamonds at a big number ahead of number 2, Little Miss May, who hung late and ended up third. Time for another commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double, as we slop along with the last 2 races on the Friday card from Gulfstream right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
OBS June, the 2-year-old source. OBS 2-year-old sales grads win at the rate of 2 stakes a week. June sale graduate Stormy Liberal defeated the world's best in the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. Another June sale grad, Seeking the Soul, captured the Grade 1 Clark Handicap. The OBS June sale is your final opportunity to acquire a promising 2-year-old with stakes potential. Undertack previews begin June 7th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Back now for race number 8, the first half of the late Daily Double. Claimers in for $6,250. They went 1 mile. A field of 10 signed on. The favorites included 4 Bluegrass Envy and 6 Force.
And they're off. Not a good start for Hangry, slow into stride. It was a good start for Bluegrass Envy, who was quick into stride. From the inside, that's Woodburn trying to go with him early. Brushing between horses is Diamond Square. Force trying to land a good early spot as Mr. Sultana works over from the outside gate. And he's now second behind the lead of Bluegrass Envy. It's Bluegrass Envy in front, 3 parts of a length. Mr. Sultana is second. In the red blinkers, Force is a joint third alongside Diamond Square and Woodburn. Cyber Josh is out in the center of the course under Jose Sanchez ahead of Proud Enough. Then back at the rail, Mario's Revenge ahead of Mass Approval. And after a subpar beginning, the trailer is Hangry. 23-2, that's a fairly fast opening quarter speed. And the leader is Bluegrass Envy, 3 parts of length. On the outside, Mr. Sultana is second. Force is now taken over third. Back to fourth is Diamond Square. Woodburn is ridden. Then to the outside, Cyber Josh. Mario's Revenge is next with Proud Enough. Hangry tries to play catch up, and Mass Approval is last. And there's now 5/16 to run. With the advantage, Bluegrass Envy, Mr. Sultana working hard. Second, Force put into the clear. He pins his ears to try to gain ground third. Well clear of Diamond Square, who's a 1-pace fourth. From the back and Hangry with a 1/4 mile left to go. 3/4, 1:11 flat, and they're at the top of the stretch. Bluegrass Envy turns first with the lead. Force continues to charge on the outside, and Mr. Sultana, dead game from between horses. Far outside, Diamond Square continues to run forward with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Bluegrass Envy in front. Mr. Sultana and Diamond Square take another run at him. Here's Diamond Square lifting late. Bluegrass Envy, Mr. Sultana. Mr. Sultana would not throw in the white flag, and he got up to win it at 138-1.
Exciting stretch run in today's 8th race. Jockey Nick Juarez had to work overtime and then some on number 10, Mr. Sultana. But give the son of Union Rag some credit. He never threw in the white flag. He actually got the victory in the end for trainer Marcus Vitale and the Cross Sabers Farm. Number 3, Diamond Square, was up for second ahead of the 4, Bluegrass Envy, who ran third. To the 9th and final race now, off the turf, main track at 5 furlongs. Scratch the 3, 13, 14, 15, and 16. A field of 11. The favorite was the 11, Little Plumber.
And runners away. Uncle Runt from the center fires right to the top. Moving up on the far outside is Little Plumber to try to go after him early. City Rock has speed, and Cora Creevy team from up between horses as they run to the far turn, 4 ahead of As It Happens. Smiling Mason is next. Then from between horses, One Bad Hombre, Mr. Sheen is out wide ahead of Cold as Ice. Smokin' Bow is next with Wild Force. As they round the far turn, the back marker remains Cora Creevy, or rather Wild Force, as they run to the top of the stretch. Uncle Runt is under siege. It's Uncle Runt now tackled outside by Little Plumber, and Little Plumber has the lead as they run to the top of the stretch from the outside, and Cora Creevy team getting after him now, and Cora Creevy team issues the challenge to Little Plumber as they run now to the final quarter of a mile. It's Little Plumber on the inside, Cora Creevy team on the outside, shoulder to shoulder. Uncle Runt back third, but Cora Creevy team and Luis Castillo have taken over the lead. He's got to be a big price. Indeed he is, 35-1. Cora Creevy team won it. Little Plumber second. Up third was One Bad Hombre, then Smiling Mason and Uncle Runt.
Number 11, Little Plumber was upset by a big price winner. Number 8, Cora Creevy team at better than 35-1. Rolls down the stretch to get the victory under Luis Castillo for trainer Christine Wazalewski and owner David Brownlee. It was 11, Little Plumber second ahead of the 5, One Bad Hombre, who ran third. 50-cent late pick 4, more than $30,000. Multiple winners in the Rainbow Six. We'll have a carryover in the Rainbow Six of just less than $100,000.
That's it for today. We'll see you back here once again at Gulfstream Park on Saturday. We have 12 races coming up. Great card on tap. We hope to see you there.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.